You've felt it before. A big game. That energy where you can't sit still. Your heart is already running fast. Your mind is jumping ahead to the first rep before the whistle even blows. Most athletes call that ready. Sometimes it is. But if you've ever gone into a performance feeling wired like that and executed worse than you expected, there's a specific reason for it. Too hyped is just as bad as flat. In Stage 3, we built the FCFA loop, deliberate practice with real-time feedback and immediate adjustment. And in Episode 1 of Stage 4, you learned the first step, reading your pressure signals as performance data instead of noise. You learned to name what your body does before high-stakes moments. This episode is the next move. Reading the signal tells you where you are. Today's framework gives you the tools to adjust from there. Because knowing you're in the wrong state and being able to shift out of it are two different skills. Every athlete has an optimal arousal level, a specific band of activation where focus sharpens, timing improves, and decision-making is cleanest. Research by Yerkes and Dodson established this over a century ago. Performance follows an inverted U. Too little activation and you're flat, slow to react, distracted, playing not to fail. Too much and your body is working against itself, burning resources on tension, narrowing your field of view, rushing the mechanics you spent years building. Both ends of the spectrum cost you. Here's what the Arousal Zone Protocol is not. It's not about getting calm before a game. It's not breathing exercises designed to make you a different person. It's not eliminating the pressure response you started tracking in Episode 1. It's about knowing your zone and having the tools to find it faster when you miss. Here's why the zone matters mechanically. At your optimal arousal level, your working memory operates at capacity. You can hold the full picture of the game and make fast decisions without overloading. Run too high, and working memory narrows. You're reacting off one cue, missing the read you trained to make. Run too low, and you're not generating the activation your body needs to move with urgency. Two athletes, same showcase, same preparation. Athlete A goes in wired, decides that's a good sign, and burns 3 early reps over forcing. Athlete B notices they're running high, does 4 slow exhales and 1 focus cue before stepping in. Same nerves, recalibrated output. Same nerves, 1 recalibrated, 1 didn't. That's not a personality difference, that's a trained skill. Here's what this framework won't do. It won't put you in the perfect zone before every performance. Arousal levels shift based on stakes, sleep, travel, how warm-up went. There will still be games where you arrive running too high, days where you show up flat and can't fully close the gap. This won't make you perfect. It shortens the lag. What the skill gives you is faster recovery. You notice the miss sooner, you adjust sooner, and you lose fewer reps to the wrong state before you find the right one. The arousal calibration log is a 60-second pre-event self-check. Before each high-stakes event, not at the end of warm-up, not in the tunnel, take 60 seconds. On a scale of 1 to 10, where is your arousal right now? 7 or above, you're running hot. 4 or below, you're flat. 5 to 6 is the target window for most athletes on most tasks. That's step 1. The worksheet carries the full protocol. What to do at each number, which up-regulation and down-regulation techniques match your athlete profile, and how to track your zone across a full season. 5 to 6. That's the window most athletes walk past. What you're building over 3 to 4 weeks is a personal map. Which events run you high, which ones leave you flat, and which tools move the needle fastest for you specifically. 3 to 4 weeks. One pattern that changes how you prepare. The challenge for the next 3 high-stakes events, whether that's a showcase, a regional, a high-intensity training session that matters, run step 1 of the log, just the rating. 60 seconds before you compete. You're not adjusting anything yet. You're building the data. The regulation tools come in at week 2. The pattern becomes visible at week 3. In Episode 1, you learned to read what your body does under pressure. In this episode, you learned to calibrate it. That's a 2-part skill most athletes at this level have never been taught, and most never will be. Read it, calibrate it, then execute. Most athletes at your level hope to feel right before a big performance. You're building the skill to find the zone faster, even when the conditions aren't ideal.